well, you were on the plane with the squad when the plane nearly crashed in '98. So it's that like journalism you mentioned there. You brought the news, didn't you? So did something like what you were doing before Radio Leeds like help you with how to break that news?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It did. That's the perfect example to cite. Is that I was the only reporter on the plane when it came down, and so I had the duty. I could have sat there and gone, "Oh, that was lucky. We all survived," and just left it at that. But I knew I couldn't do that because I was a reporter. I was a journalist, so I had a story to tell, and I was the guy. It's very rare for the journalist to actually be part of the story. So I was on the plane, so I had to then relay that fact. So I phoned. We were driving from the crash site with the plane still on fire behind us, and I borrowed a phone off David Weatherall, who was one of the players at the time, and I made a call to BBC Radio to the HQ, and then got through from the switchboard to the newsroom. And a guy I used to work with at BBC Radio Leeds was in the newsroom, as it turned out, coincidentally. So I said hello to him and then said, right, I've been in a plane crash. The Leeds United team has been in a plane crash. And we were literally still on the tarmac. And he said, okay, I'll put you straight on. And so I was then reporting from, I don't know, I could still see the plane on fire. So that was the news training, because you've got to sort of stay calm under pressure. You've got to find the right words to use. We just got off. We nearly died literally minutes before. But you've got to do your job at this stage. So I've done lots of live report, because obviously at every football match, anything can happen in a live football match, right? So yes, a game gets played, but anything can happen. Players have died in live football matches. You cannot predict. It's live. You cannot predict the outcome. It might be normal, but it might not. And so you do. If you've worked as a news reporter, you've always kind of got that. I might not just be doing sports reporting today. I might be doing a different type of report. And I've had it a number of times in my career. So I was in Istanbul when the two Leeds lads got murdered. So we went out to cover that as a football match, and it ended up being those kind of, those really sad, awful reports back about the events of the night. We'd been outside the hospital when it was announced, all the rest of it. So yes, I was a football reporter, but I had to be ready to switch to be the thing that I trained as at any time.